Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mouse Plays Minecraft tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be covering everything about the Copper Golem. We're going to be going over how to spawn it, what waxing does, some door behavior, and then going over the behavior from the copper chest and chest behavior. Starting over here on the end, this is going to be how you spawn a Copper Golem. Basically, you're going to need a carved pumpkin and a block of copper. You're going to place your block of copper down, the pumpkin on top, and it spawns a copper golem with a copper chest. So whenever you spawn a copper golem, it comes with a copper chest. Now something else you can do, you can see this waxing here. You can wax the copper golems. This basically prevents them from oxidizing and eventually becoming statues. Basically, waxing copper golem prevents it from oxidizing, which once it fully oxidizes, it will become a copper golem statue, which means it'll no longer be a living mob, it'll instead be a statue, and won't be able to perform any of the chest sorting capabilities, so make sure you always wax your copper golems. Now before we get into more of the behaviors themselves of the copper golem, we're going to look at some door behavior. So one interesting thing about copper golems is that they are allowed to open any normal wooden doors, but they are not able to open any iron doors. So if you want to keep your copper golems inside something, but you also want to be able to access that area, make sure you are using iron doors and not normal doors. Now moving on to the actual behaviors of the copper golems. Every copper golem spawns with a copper chest, as we saw earlier. But what the copper chest allows the copper golem to do is this is where it searches for items. This is where you'll put your items into your storage system, and this is where the copper golem will take those items out of. This also allows the golems to not confuse a normal chest for items to take out. Basically, it sees the copper chest as the input and the normal chest as the output. They can either be chests or trap chests, it doesn't matter. The copper golem will still open it. So pretty much what I have here is I've set up a little storage system here. So we have some different blocks in here, as you can see. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these items and I'm going to put them inside the copper chest. What this allows us to do is now the copper golems will see the items out of the chest. They will grab them out of the chest and put them in the normal chest. So they will look in the copper chest, take the items out in stacks of 16 at a time at most. Or if you have an unstackable item, they will take one unstackable item and put it in the chest. Now the copper golems can remember the items and where they're put in. They just have to be able to access that chest. So you can create your storage system as big as you want. Now don't make it too big, because then that can confuse the copper golems. But the copper golems should be fine as soon as you put items in those copper chests. They know the nearby chests that have those items, and they will take them all out of the chest and put them in the chests they're supposed to be in. So you can see we're about halfway done. You can also see that you can have multiple copper golems on the same copper chest. They will all go and sort out these items. They won't have any issues with that. They won't argue over whose chest this is. They can all access the chest. They just can't access it at the same time another copper golem is accessing that chest. As you can see, we still have some items left. They're still looking for where to put these items. I don't know why the graphics are glitching out on these, but I promise you they exist. Basically, they're just going to keep doing that until the copper chest is empty. But pretty much that's it for the copper golems. They're a very simple mob to work with. They're really useful. They can help you build a storage system. But if you found this video helpful, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what other tutorials you'd like to see. You can also check out this video that's on screen right now. I recommend it for the next video you can watch.